Miracle Boy Boxing, ladies and gentlemen. I am your host, the one and only Hosting Cruz, bringing you another exciting edition of boxing. Don't forget to hit and to like, subscribe to my channel. It's always greatly appreciated. Stay tuned.
I'm the boogeyman, and I'm coming to get you.
Miracle Boy Boxing, I am your host, Hosting Cruz, and ladies and gentlemen, great news has been announced earlier this morning. Subriel Matias, you heard the sound, you heard the theme, the boogeyman is coming back to Puerto Rico, his home, to defend his IBF Junior Welterweight Championship against the very game, gutsy, undefeated, good boxer puncher, 24-0, 15 KOs, Liam Paro. Was coming off a sensational stoppage win over good boxer puncher himself and no slouch, Montana Love. Liam sparked him in 6 rounds, man, in a very sensational performance and sensational knockout. But now he's back. He's coming back to fight not just an opponent, man. This is going to be the hardest opponent, the toughest opponent, his biggest fight of his career. The most dangerous fight of his career. Like I said, with any Matias opponent, it is going to be it's going to be the most dangerous fight of your career, the hardest fight of your career, and you better be ready to step in there with a warrior's mentality, do or die. Understanding that your health is going to be on the line when you sign up for this fight, and just get ready to go to war, man. And may the best man win. Now back to Subriel Matias, 20 wins, 1 loss, 20 knockouts. You heard it correct, guys. All wins by knockout. 1 lone defeat to Petros Ananyan, avenged by stoppage. TKO in the corner. Matias is coming off 5 straight corner stoppages, man. An unprecedented feat. Lomachenko had 4. Now Matias broke the record with 5 corner stoppages, man. He beats you up. He beats you anywhere. Elbows to the rib cage. Whatever, man. I said it in one of my other videos, in my last video. If the referee doesn't step in, you got 2 hands. Do something about it, because the referee ain't your friend. And when Matias starts hitting you all over the damn place, regardless if it's a little low, whatever, do something about it. Because that's how he is. He makes you uncomfortable as much as possible. He's like, his punches are like a swarm of bees all over you, man. Like a beehive all over you. And you're fighting for your life, like, because it's so much going on. And you just react, and you don't know how to react, really. And you're just, and when you come to see, you're taking a barrage of punches, man. And it's so hard to retaliate from that, because the punches are coming from all over the place in all different angles and a variation of speed, and they're thudding too. His arm punches Matias has. He doesn't even range with his shots and uses his hips, his waist. That's what makes him unique, dangerous, and awkward. Besides having a solid chin and tremendous conditioning and stamina, man. Matias is a machine. He's the punching machine, la máquina de guerra, the war machine, the boogeyman, the most dangerous fighter at 140 pounds. There've been some talks now. There've been some talks with Elvis Rodriguez and Michelle Asalsa Rivera, both Dominican fighters. Excellent fighters in their own right. Unfortunately, nothing came to terms and agreement with those two. So we're back to where we started with Liam Paro. Liam Paro was the first choice. Liam Paro also had issues like Michelle and Elvis. That the financial part of the fight, of the agreement, was not up to par with them. They were not. How do I say this? They were not pleased with the offer, and I guess they turned around. I guess someone reached out to them. Hey, we got a better offer, and here it is. And Liam Paro is now like, well, I want to say official because it's being finalized for June 15th in Manatí, Puerto Rico, ladies and gentlemen. Finalized, meaning that there's barely anything left to make this fight official. So this fight is gonna be made official by the end of this week for sure. This week, no doubt. You know, Elvis, Salsa Rivera, they're out of it. It's now back to Paro. As you know, like I said, we're back where we started, and it seems to me that we have a fight. June 15th, based on ESPN and other sources out there, has made it official that Matias will be defending his IBF junior welterweight title against the Australian Liam Paro in Manatí, Puerto Rico. Now, this is a homecoming fight, you know, but this is not a showcase, guys. This is a serious fight. Liam Paro is young, 27 years old, man. He can box, he can punch. He's 24-0, 15 KOs. He's coming all the way from Australia to Puerto Rico, so he's not traveling 12 hours to get his zero taken away, get beat up, and lose, you know. So he's gonna make this trip an opportunity. He's gonna take he's gonna soak it in. He's gonna take advantage of every bit of it, you know. And that's by going over there and getting his hands raised in Puerto Rico and causing a massive upset. Massive upset. You got to be a real bad dude to beat Matias. I don't care who you are. You got to be almost a perfect fighter. You got to have boxing skills. I said it in my live with my dad the other day. You got to have boxing skills. You got to have punching power. You got to have stamina. You got to have a chin. If you don't have any of these four, you're in trouble. If you're missing one out of the four, you're in trouble. So, Liam Paro, you got punching power. You can box. I'm sure you got good conditioning. I don't know about your chin though, because Yomar Alamo dropped you in your fight in your fight with him in a close fight. Yomar Alamo is no Matias, not even close when it comes to pressure, strength, punching power. So here you are now stepping in with the most dangerous fighter at 140, where it's a fight and challenge that a lot of fighters aren't willing to take. And if they're willing to take it, they want more money. If they're interested in taking it, they want more money. They want more money because they understand the risks. They're not dumb. They're not stupid. They know the history. Unfortunately, the past of Maxim Dadashev, highly touted prospect out of Russia. Matias was unknown coming into the fight. He came out of nowhere, and unfortunately, he put Maxim Dadashev in a casket. Nothing to to brag about, but is a reality. Matias, it just shows you how dangerous Matias is, that you just never know who's next. And it's boxing, these things happen, and it happened that night. I'll never forget it on ESPN 2019. And Maxime was the only fighter to take Matias 11 rounds in the fight. So just imagine the amount of punishment Maxime Dadashev took and the heart that he showed and how good and tough of a fighter he was. Maxime was the only fighter to go 11 rounds with Matias. No one else has done it. So that says a lot. And Maxime wanted to go one more round. He only had one more round left, and Buddy McGirt said no. And that was the best thing. And unfortunately, unfortunately, it did not make a difference because he passed away. A couple days later, he did not wake up from a coma. But anyways, this is who Liam Paro is going to face. And I'm sure he knows the history of Maxime and other fighters that Matias has fought and beaten up beaten up so bad that when the fight is over, they're all busted up and look like a horror movie, to the point where you feel sorry for all his opponents, because damn, so many times I've seen Matias fights, right? And when the end comes and the opponent is all beat up in the corner, all that stuff, I think of Maxime, because they look like him in the corner, man. You tend to worry, like, damn, I hope they stop it. that this is who Liam Paro is gonna face. You know, he's gonna be hit. He's gonna get hit like no other, like never before. He's gonna be fighting a style like he's never fought, never seen before. When those barrage of punches, when the combinations start to fly from Matias, 3, 4, 5 shots at a time, you know how he respond to that. The arm punches, the chin, the stamina, the pressure, the suffocating pressure. Matias knows how to cut the ring off as well. Matias' defense has improved as well. So this is it, guys. This is it. June 18th. I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna support my hometown fighter. From Fajala, Puerto Rico. We're both there. We're both from there, and I'm gonna go over there and support my monster, man. Support the boogeyman at 140 pounds. And let me tell you guys, if you're in Puerto Rico and you're living in Puerto Rico, or you just happen to be in Puerto Rico during that time, please go buy a ticket. Drive to Manatee if you're close by, and get in there and support this monster. See this monster fight, because he's the best fighter, most entertaining fighter at 140 pounds. In my opinion, most entertaining for sure. My opinion, the best. Matias is no nonsense, man. He's as good as it gets when it comes to action. He does not run. He hits you. You hit him. He hits you back harder and more. And it's exciting, man. He's the most exciting fighter, like I said, in boxing right now. And especially at 140 pounds. You know, it's gonna be worth it, man. You go in there, buy your ticket, it's gonna be worth it. If you're not in Puerto Rico, please make the trip, because it's gonna be worth the trip. You know, win, lose, or draw, Matias is gonna give your money's worth, and I know I'm gonna get my money's worth. I've been trying to see Matias fight in person since last October of 2022 when I went to Brooklyn, New York, for the Wilder Helenius card. His fight with Ponce was supposed to take place on that card. Ponce backed out of visa issues. I done had my plane tickets booked, my fight tickets bought already, purchased. And I didn't get what I wanted. I went over there and no Matias fight. I got a picture of Matias though for the first time, so that counts for something. But yeah, so since October of 2022, I've been trying to see Matias fight, and here I am now, 2 years later, almost, gonna have a chance to finally see Matias fight, and I cannot wait. I've been saying to myself before, I need to see at least Matias one time fight before I die. I gotta see it. You know, it'll be a huge disappointment for me if I'm not able to see Matias fight. I need to see him fight. You know, this is a must for me, and this is it right here, June 15th, Manatee, Puerto Rico. Matias versus Paro for the IBF Junior Welterweight title, main event, the zone, Matchroom Boxing. And the homecoming fight, it's gonna be a fight. It's gonna be a firefight for sure. Paro's coming forward, both guys coming forward, and it's gonna be great, man. So let me know what you guys think about this fight, man. We're finally here, being finalized, June 15th. Let's get it. Miracle Boy Boxing, guys. I am your host and crew. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel, guys. It's always a pleasure to talk to you guys about boxing right here. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.